Integration revision. So we start the revision in order of the topics of integration. Question number 1, started to solve, and then I check the final answer with you. Y equals half h, then y naught plus 2y1 plus y2 plus, and at the end, yn. What is y naught? Y naught is the first value in the table. So this is y naught, and this is yn, but we need to calculate h. H is the difference between the first two values or corresponding values in x. So h equals 1 minus 0.5 equal 0.5. Then y equals half multiply h. H is 0.5. Y naught is 0.5774 plus 2, open bracket, 0.7071 plus 0.7746 plus 0.8165, close the bracket, plus the last value, 0.8452, close the bracket. When you use the calculator, the answer is approximately 1.50. So this question about trapezium rule. Now, try to solve the question number 2. Yeah. Use trapezium rule with 3 intervals. 3 intervals, it means n equals 3. So n equals 3. The limit from 0 to 3. So a equals 0 and b equals 3. We can get h from the formula. H equals b minus a over n. 3 minus 0 over 3 equals 1. 3 intervals, it means, okay, 4 squares. So try to continue. So this is x, and this is y. 0, 1, 2, 3. So x equals 0. And then, but here I think we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Add 1, 0 plus 1, it's 1, 2, 3. We find the values of y by replacing x by these values. Then use the calculator. And take care, this is absolute value. So you will take the positive value. So it's 2 to the power of 0 minus 4. The answer is negative 3. Taking absolute value, so it's positive 3. 2 to the power of 1 minus 4. Negative 2, absolute value is 2. 2 to the power of 2 minus 4, it is 0. 2 to the power of 3 minus 4, the answer is 4. Okay, so 2 to the power 3 minus 4, again, 2 to the power 3 minus 4, so the answer is 4. Now we can get the value. So the integration, okay, so the integration from 0 to 3, y dx equals half h. H is 1. And then open bracket. Y naught is the first value, 3, plus 2, open bracket. The other two values are 2, plus 0, close the bracket, plus 4. We use the calculator to get the answer. So it's half multiply bracket, 3 plus 4 plus 4, close the bracket, equal So it's 11 over 2 or 5.5. Okay. Next question. Now I keep this as a homework for you. So think of that one. So this will be a homework for you. Next. Yeah. Think of question number 4. Think of question number 4. Just a few seconds, please, here. You have finished this part? Okay. Do you know how to do it? Okay. Do you understand the figure? 3 and
It's 12.5.
12.5. Your answer is correct. Very good. That's correct. Now, here, the values of x here is x equals 0 and y equal 1. X equal 1 and y equal 2. X equal 2, y equal 5. X equal 3. Then we can do this in a table here. We can insert table of 5. Yes, here. So insert the table. That's So here is x and y. When x equals 0, y equals 1. When x equals 1, y equal 2. When x equal 2, y equal 5. When x equals 3, y equal 10. Then we can get also the width of the interval is 1. From 0 to 1 to 2, h equals 1. Then the area under the curve equals half h. H is 1, open bracket. Y naught is 1 plus 2, open bracket, 2 plus 5 plus 10. This is the last. The value of this, it will be 12.5. That's good. Very good. So the answer is 12.5. Very good. Now, next question. Okay. Now, show that. Okay. So try to solve this, please. Show that. Okay. Now, I help you. In that one, we use the formula that integration of f of x, f of dash x fraction dx. So when the numerator is derivative of denominator, it's ln the denominator plus constant. 1 is not derivative of 2x plus 3. Derivative of 2x plus 3 is 2. Then we have to divide by 2. Now we can apply the rule. So the integration from -1 to 3, and remember here we have half, ln the denominator. Ln what? 2x plus 3. Oh, no, it's direct without the integration rule. So it's direct, it's ln, but just we put here the limit. So the limit is -1 to 3. Replace x by 3 and replace x by -1 and take care for the half outside. So keep half outside. 2 times 3, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. So it's ln 9 minus. Again, 2 times 3, 6 plus 3 minus. Ln, replace x by -1. 2 times -1, -2 plus 3, 1. Ln 1 equals 0. Then it's half ln 9. Half ln 9. But here, 9 is 3 power 2. Then we can say half ln 3 power 2. This 2 comes in front. So 2 times half ln 3. Cancel half with 2. So the answer is ln 3. Okay. Now, part B, you can take it as a homework because it is the same idea. So part B is a homework for you. Here we have many questions, so you can take some questions as homework. Find the exact value here. How can we do this? This is not chain rule because e power negative x, it's not derivative of e power 3x. So how can we solve this one? We expand the bracket. Also, we can take 4 because it's constant. We can take it outside the integration. Then the integration denoted by I becomes 4 integration from 0 to 2. Now, e power negative x times e power 3x, we add the power, negative x plus 3x, 2x, plus e power negative x times 1, it's e power negative x, dx. We can apply the integration. So, 2, open bracket. Integration of e to x, it's half e to x. Integration of negative e power negative x, it's negative e power negative x. And the limit from 0 to 2. But this is not 2, this is 4. Okay, yeah, this is 4. Now, replace x by 2 and replace x by 0 and make minus. So it's 4, open big bracket. So it's half e power 2 times 2, it's 4, minus e power negative 2. This is the first. When you replace x by 2, minus replace x by 0. So it's half e power 0 minus e power 0. So the answer, because you said exact value. So it's 4 outside. It's half e power 4 minus e power negative 2, e power 0, 1. So it's negative half, e power 0, 1, negative times negative positive 1. Okay. Then we can, negative half plus 1 is half. So it's 4 bracket half e power 4 minus e power negative 2 plus half. Distribute 4 over the bracket. 4 times half, it's 2. E power 4 minus 4 e power negative 2 plus 2. Okay. Try to solve this one, question number 7. Find the value of A. So it will be a homework for you. I give you the answer of this part here. The value of A will be 1.097, but try to solve it as a homework. So this question will be homework. Given that, show that it depends on the len. So I will do this because maybe it's a little hard and it depends on the len. So I will solve this for you. Given that x equals len 1 minus y minus len y, show that y equal. We know that from the rules of len A minus len B equals len A over B. Then we can write x equals len 1 minus y over y. We can convert to this to exponential, len the number to the base e equal the power. Then we can write this as 1 minus y over y equals e power x. Separate 1 minus y, so it's 1 over y minus y over y1 equals e power x. shift negative 1 to the other side. So 1 over y equals e power x plus 1. This over 1. So when we flip this, so 1 over y, if we flip it, it will be y over 1 equals 1 over e power x plus 1. But we need e power negative x. No problem. We multiply up and down by e power negative x. Also here, multiply by e power negative x. Simplify more. Y equals 1 times e power negative x, e power negative x. Distribute e power negative x times e power x equals e power 0, which is 1. 1 times e power negative x, e power negative x. So this is the first one. Hence, it shows that the integration. Now we integrate this part. So now we solve part 2. Integration of 0 to 1, it is here e to the power negative x over 1 plus e power negative x dx. This is y. Now, we can apply the length. Why? Derivative of e negative x is e negative x multiply negative 1. So the derivative of the denominator is e power negative x multiply negative 1. Then outside, we put negative outside. Then the answer is negative ln the denominator, 1 plus e power negative x. And the limit, it's from 0 to 1. It's negative, replace x by 1, ln 1 plus e power negative 1 minus ln, replace x by 0, 1 plus e power 0, which is 1. Simplify, negative ln 1 plus e power negative 1 minus ln 2. Distribute the negative over this. So when you distribute the negative sign, it will be negative ln 1 plus e power negative 1 plus ln 2 plus ln 2. We can simplify this. Here it's minus ln 2. Then we can write this as ln 2 over, because it's minus, 1 plus e power negative 1. But here I said, show that 2e. Then we need to cancel e power negative 1 from the denominator. Again, we multiply by e power 1, up and down. Because e power 1 times e power negative 1 is e power 0, so we can cancel. Then the answer is ln 2e, e times 1, it's e, plus e times e power negative 1 is 1, and this is the reply. Any question, guys? Any problem? Okay, is it clear for you? Okay. I keep this homework for you, the MCQ. So the multiple choice, I keep this homework. So try to solve this homework. Next question. Yes, yes, what do you want? Yes, tell me please, what do you want? Right. Yes, Shah. You can write what you want, Shah. Okay. Now, question number 10. Can you solve number 10, please? Yes. Inshallah, I will. Now, try to solve the question number 10. Integration of 1 over x plus e dx. What is the answer? Okay. Tell me, what's your answer of this?
ln x plus ex plus c.
Correct. Integration of 1 over x, this is a rule. Integration of 1 over x dx equals ln absolute value of x plus. Then And integration of E is constant, E is number. Integration of E is EX. Then integration of 1 over X, it's ln X, ln absolute value of X, plus integration of E is EX, plus constant. So the correct answer is C. Okay. Now, question number 11, okay, will be a homework for you. So number 11 will be a homework. Question number 12. Try to solve number 12. Question number 12. Try to solve it. Show that. Yes. How can you think of this? We can solve this question by two different ways. First way, it is long, by long division. So we can divide. Second, by using factorization. In factorization, we can use the calculator. How? So we can say let e power x equals y, then e power 2x equals y squared. Then it becomes here integration, not integration, let the integration at the end. First we simplify. So here, e to the power 2x plus 3 e power x plus 2 over e power x plus 2 equals, in terms of y, it's y squared plus 3y plus 2 over y plus 2. Factorize the numerator by using a calculator. Mod 3, 3. You will get y equals negative 1, y equals negative 2 in factorization. So y plus 1, y plus 2 over y plus 2. Cancel y plus 2 is y plus 2, so it's y plus 1. Y plus 1, y is ex, so it's ex plus 1. Then the integration is integration from 0 to 1, ex plus 1 dx. The integration of ex is ex. And the limit, we can say all, plus the integration of 1 is x. And then the limit, it's from 0 to 1. Replace x by 1, so it's e power 1 plus 1 minus, replace x by 0, e power 0 plus 0. E power 1 is e plus 1. E power 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 cancel, so the answer is e, and this is the right hand side. Okay. Next question. This question number 13 will be a homework for you. Homework. Okay. Now let try to solve the question number 14. Yeah. Try to solve the question number 14. What is your answer? Number 14. Yes. Any answer?
Is it x cubed?
Only x cubed?
Plus c.
Okay. You are correct. Integration of 3x squared e power f of x equals e power f of x. Then what do we understand from this? So 3x squared is the derivative of the power. So 3x squared, this one, is the derivative of f of x. It means f of dash, which is the derivative, equals the 3x squared. We need f of x. He said find f of x. So f of x is the integration of 3x squared dx. Integration of 3x squared, add 1 to the power, divide by plus constant. So this is the reason I said, is it x cubed only? No, it's x cubed plus constant. So the correct answer is x cubed plus c. Next, okay, yeah. Evaluate, I keep this for you as a homework. Also show that, now it's easy, I think, show that now. So it will be a homework. Question number 15, 16 will be homework. Yeah. Okay, I think also number 17 is easy. You can get it. Number 18 also, it will be a homework. Try to think of that homework, please. Okay, this question has two parts. He said, by expanding sine and using double angle formulae, show that sine 3x equals 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube. I think this part is okay. It's a little long, but it's okay. You can do this. But now we need to integrate sine cube. How? Rearrange sine cube. Then we go direct to part 2. So part A is homework. It's little long. Rearrange it. So shift 4 sine cube to the other side and the sine 3x inside. Then it becomes a 4 sine cubed x equals 3 sine x minus sine 3x. Divide by 4. So sine cubed x equals 3 over 4 sine x minus 1 over 4 sine 3x. Now we need to integrate. So the integration first of this one, integration of this one equals. Integration of sine is minus cosine. Integration of sine is minus cosine. So this is minus 3 over 4 cosine x minus quarter. Integration of sine 3x, it is 1/3 cosine, also negative. So we multiply by 3. And then it's negative cosine 3x. Simplify. So it's negative 3 over 4 cosine x. Negative times the negative, it's positive. 1 over 12 cosine 3x. So our integration is this, that are the limits from 0. Just we put the limits here. It's a negative 3 over 4 cosine x plus 1 over 12 cosine 3x. The limit from 0 to pi over 3. Replace x by pi over 3 and then replace x by 0. You will get 5 over 24 exactly. Okay. Next. Okay. He said express this part about trigonometry. Let us we do this to remember how can we express cosine squared into cosine 2x. The formula that we need, I write in red mark. We know that cosine 2x equals 2 cosine squared x minus 1. Rearrange, so shift negative 1 to the other side. Then 2 cosine squared x equals cosine 2x plus 1. Divide by 2. So cosine squared x equals half, open bracket, cosine 2x plus 1. Now we go to the integration. So the integration of this one, we can take half outside, cosine 2x plus 1 dx. The integration of cosine is sine. multiply, but we must have the derivative of the angle. Remember, half, this is outside. So the integration of cosine is sine, but we multiply by 2 and divide by 2. So it's half sine 2x. The integration of 1 is x. That's it. Distribute half outside, inside. So half times half, it's a quarter, sine 2x plus half x. Now, the left-hand side equals. Now we replace x. It's limit quarter sine 2x plus half x, the limit from 0 to pi over 3. By the way, if you find the pi, or in all integration, you have to convert the mode of the calculator to radian mode, not degree. Take care. Now you can replace x by pi over 3 and replace x by 0. You will get exactly the answer, 1 over 6 pi plus 1 over 8 radical 6. Okay? Any doubt, any problem, you can tell me, please. Okay? Show that. Now, try to solve this question, please. Question number 21. Show that. Remember, we don't have integration of tan squared. We have integration of what? Of sec squared. Then we need to convert tan squared to sec squared. What is the relation? 1 plus tan squared equal sec squared. Then tan squared theta equal sec squared theta minus 1. So we replace tan squared by sec squared minus 1. We start with the left-hand side. So the left-hand side equals integration from negative quarter pi to positive quarter pi 3 plus 2, open bracket. Replace tan squared by sec squared theta minus 1, d theta. So it is integration from negative quarter pi to quarter pi 2 times negative 1, negative 2. Negative 2 plus 3, it's 1. Plus 2 sec squared theta d theta. Integration of 1 with respect to theta, it is theta. Plus integration of sec squared is tan. So it's 2 tan theta. And the limit from negative quarter pi to 1 quarter pi. Replace theta by quarter pi. Then here, it's a quarter pi plus 2 tan quarter pi. This is the first value. Minus, replace theta by negative quarter pi. Negative quarter pi plus 2 tan negative quarter pi. If the angle is negative, you can add 2 pi to be positive because it's equivalent. So negative quarter pi plus 2 pi, so fraction, negative 1 over 4 plus 2, it's 7 over 4 pi. Then we can get the value by using the calculator. So this one, quarter pi 2 multiply tan quarter, it's pi over 4. It's 1. So 2 multiply 1. Negative times negative, it's positive. 1 quarter pi. Negative times negative, it's negative. 2. And now we said this is 7 over 4. Again, negative 1 over 4 plus 2, need 2 pi, it's 7 over 4. So tan fraction 7 over 4 pi equals negative 1. Simplify. This is plus, of course. Quarter pi plus quarter pi, it's a half pi. So it's a half pi. 2 times negative 2 times negative 1, positive 2. 2 plus 2, it's 4. So it's 4. If you take half outside, 4 becomes 8. Then we take half. It will be pi plus 8. And this is required. Okay? Yeah. Next question. Find. Try to do this. Find the sine 2x. Just we convert to cosine and sine. Try and I help you, but try first. When you finish, inform me, please. Okay. I help you for this. Sine 2x, remember the formula. Sine 2x equals 2 sine x cosine x. Cotan x is cosine x over sine x. Cosec x, it is inverse of sine, 1 over sine x. Then the integration equals. Okay. Sine 2x, we say 2 sine cosine. So it's 2 sine x cosine x, open bracket. Cotan cosine x over sine x plus 2 over sine x dx. Expand the bracket. When you multiply 2 sine cosine by cosine over sine, sine cancel with sine. Then the rest, it will be cosine times the cosine, it's a cosine squared. So it's 2 cosine squared x plus. When you multiply by the second, 2 times 2, it's 4. Sine cancel with sine, so it's a 4 cosine x dx. Okay. Remember, for cosine squared, we don't have formula for cosine squared. Okay. Here, how can we do this? Know that cosine 2x equals 2 cosine squared x minus 1. Rearrange. So 2 cosine squared x equals cosine 2x plus 1. Then we replace this 1 by 2 cosine 2x plus 1 plus 4 cosine x dx and their integration. The integration of cosine 2x multiplied by the angle. Integration of cosine is sine. So direct it is sine. We don't need to multiply by anything. Sine 2x. Integration of 1 is x. Integration of 4 cosine, it's 4 sine x. And remember to write constant. That's it. Okay, guys? Any problem? Okay, use the identity cosine 4 to exact the value. Okay, I keep this homework for you. If you have any doubt, you can send me. I send you the answer, the full answer. So this one will be a homework for you because we need to cover in the lesson all the topics of integration. Find the exact value also. It's direct, no problem for this. So you can do it. Here. Now, what about question number 25? Think of it, please. Think of question number 25. Okay. Remember the formula in trigonometry? Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. So when you shift sine squared to the other side, so cosine squared equals 1 minus sine squared. Then we replace 1 minus sine squared by cosine squared. Then the answer is integration of 4 plus sine squared theta over cosine squared theta d theta. Now, how can we do this? We separate. Of course, we can say len because cosine squared has no differentiation as sine squared. So we can't use len. Now, we separate it. So it's integration of 4 over cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta over cosine squared theta d theta. Okay? Now, so it's integration of 4. 1 over cosine sec squared. So it is sec squared theta plus sine over cosine, it's a tan squared theta d theta. We have integration of tan squared, sec squared, but we don't have integration of what? Of tan squared. Then we convert the tan squared to sec squared. How? This form, 1 plus tan squared equal sec squared. Then tan squared equal sec squared minus 1. It becomes 4 sec squared theta plus sec squared theta minus 1 d theta. 4 plus 1, 5. So it is integration of 5 sec squared theta minus 1 d theta. Integration of sec squared is tan. So it's 5 tan theta minus integration of 1 is theta plus constant. Okay, Shabab? I hope you understand this way. Now, you have to expand sine, cosine, cosine, sine, x plus y. So this will be a homework for you. Okay? So use sine a plus b, which is sine, cosine, cosine, sine to solve this one. Now, work out in number 27. How can we solve this? We have important formula in integration. Integration of 1 over x squared plus a squared dx equals 1 over a arctan x over a plus constant. We use this rule to solve a, b, and c. Okay, I think, okay, now I solve each one if you want. Okay, in the first one, how can we do this? We take 5 common factors. We take it out because x squared must be alone without any number. Then we can write this as 1 over 5 integration. When you take 5 outside, you have to divide by 5. So it's 1 over 5 dx. We need to write 1 over 5 as a number squared, like a squared. Then it's 1 over 5 integration 1 over x squared plus square root of 1 over 5 all squared dx. The square root of 1 over 5 all squared, it's 1 over 5. Why we do this? To apply the rule. Then a is what here? A equals the square root of 1 over 5 in this question. Then the answer is 1 over 5 outside multiply 1 over a. 1 over square root of 1. Tan inverse x over a square root of 1 over 5 plus c. You can simplify more. Square root of 1 is 1. Then in simplest form, we can write here the square root of 5 over 5. Tan inverse, okay, the square root of 5x plus constant. Okay, can you do now part B, please? Try to solve part B, okay? Try to solve part B. Okay. Do you know how to solve this? Part B? I help you for part B. Look, we take 12 outside and we take the number beside x squared as a common. We take it outside. Then we write this as 12 over 5. Integration 1. 5x, we take 5 outside, so it's x squared. The plus, we divide by 5. 4 over 5 dx. We can apply the rule now, but we have to get a. What is a? A is the square root of 4 over 5. This is a. Then the answer of this part is 12 over 5 multiply 1 over a, 1 over square root of 4 over 5. Tan inverse x over a, x over square root of 4 over 5. Plus what? Plus constant. If you need to simplify more, it's 12 over 5 multiply radical 5 over 2. Tan inverse radical 5x over 2 plus constant. Or more simplified, 2 cancel with 12, it is 6. So it is 6 radical 5 over 5 tan inverse radical 5x over 2 plus constant. Okay? Now, what about part C? How can you solve part C? Okay? Part C. We can't apply the rule in part C. Why? Because we have x squared out. But this fraction is called improper fraction because the degree up equal the degree down. So this fraction is called improper. Improper when the degree up equal the degree down. The degree up is 2 and the degree down is 2. Then what we do, we go to the long division. Okay? So we use the long division to simplify. Now, how can we use the long division in this part? I will explain. Now, we divide, can you see? It's long division. 10 x squared divided by x squared plus 25. divide 10x squared by x squared, it's 10. Multiply 10 by x squared, 10x squared. 10 times 25, 250. Subtract. So this minus and this minus, we cancel this. So the remainder is negative 250. Then the integration equals. Integration of this is a whole number, 10, plus negative 250 over x squared plus 25 dx. Now we continue. Okay? It's a little hard question, I know. Integration of 10 is 10x. Okay, now, how can we do this? We can write this as negative 250 integration of 1 over x squared plus 25 dx. In that, a equals what? A equals 5. Then the final answer is 10x minus 250 multiply 1 over a, 1 over 5. Arctan x over a, x over 5. Plus more simplify, 10x minus 50 tan inverse x over 5 plus constant. Okay, guys? Here, we use the partial fraction. We said express f of x in partial fraction. Okay, how can we do this? This is about the partial fraction, repeated linear factors. I will remind you about this one. So 4x over 3x plus 1 bracket x plus 1 squared. Let this equals a over 3x plus 1 plus b over x plus 1. Because it's repeated, we have to add c over x plus 1 squared. We need to get a, b, and c, the constants. We use cover-up method to get the value of a. So by using cover-up method. Also, we can use the cover-up method to get the value of c. But we can't use the cover-up method to get the value. By using cover-up method, the value of a, 3x plus 1 equals 0. So x equals negative 1/3. Replace x by negative 1/3, but cover the bracket of 3x plus 1. So 4 bracket negative 1/3 over negative 1/3 plus 1 squared. We use the calculator to get the answer. 4, okay, bracket negative 1 over 3 divided by open bracket fraction negative 1 over 3 plus 1 close the bracket squared. The value of a is negative 3. Try to check the answer, please. Now, to get the value of c, replace x by negative 1 and the cover. So it's a 4 bracket negative 1 over 3 bracket negative 1 plus 1. Fraction 4 negative 1 over 3 bracket negative 1 plus 1, it's 2. So the value of c is 2. Now, how can we get b? We use identity. Compare the denominator to get the identity. So we write 4x equal identical. A, 3x plus 1, already we have 3x plus 1, but we don't have x plus 1 squared. Then we multiply a by x plus 1 squared, plus b. By comparison of denominator, x plus 1 already we have, but we need another one, x plus 1, and also we need 3x plus 1 to be the same denominator, plus. X plus 1 squared already exists, so we need 3x plus 1. Now, we need the value of b. We say equate coefficient of x squared in both sides. But there is no x squared in the left side. We can say 0x squared. So in the left side, the coefficient of x squared is 0. In the right side, this is x squared multiply a. So it's a plus x times 3x is 3x squared multiply b. Then the coefficient of x squared is 3b. There is no x squared in the last one. Already, we got the value of a before. 0 equals negative 3 plus 3b. Shift negative 3 to the other side, becomes 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. Then the value of b is 1. Now we need to integrate from what? From 0 to 1. So the integration from 0 to 1, okay? Now we need to integrate all. But first of all, we write this as a fraction. So the value of a, it's negative 3 over 3x plus 1. The value of b is 1 over x plus 1. The value of c is 2 over x plus 1 squared. So the integration of this one, f of x dx, we integrate each one separate. Then this equal, we can take negative outside. So it's a negative integration from 0 to 1. Just 3, we take negative to be derivative of denominator, dx. Okay. Plus integration. Do you understand this way? We separate the integration. 0 to 1, 1 over x plus 1 dx. Plus 2 integration. We can move this up because the power is 2 down. X plus 1 power negative 2 dx from 0 to 1. Equals. It's ln negative ln 3x plus 1. And the limit from 0 to 1. Plus ln x plus 1. And the limit from 0 to 1. Okay, plus 2. This is chain rule, multiply by 1. So we add 1 to the power and divide by new power. So it's x plus 1, power negative 1 over negative 1, and the limit from 0 to 1. Okay, yeah. Now, negative. Replace x by 0, by 1. 3 times 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So it's ln 4. Minus, replace x by 0, it's ln 0. Ln 0 is 0. Finish this. Plus, replace x by 1, so it's ln 2. Minus ln 1. Negative 2 outside, so negative 1 times 2, negative 2. And this 1 over. So it's 1 over x plus 1. Replace x by 1, so it's 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 1. Simplify. Ln 1, this is ln 1, not ln 0. Ln 1. Ln 1 is 0. Ln 1 is 0. So it's a negative ln 4 plus ln 2. Half minus 1. Half minus 1, it's minus half. Minus half times the negative 2, it's positive 1. Ln 4, it's 2 ln 2. So we can write negative 2 ln 2 plus ln 2 plus 1. Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1. So it's 1 minus ln 2. Is that the required? I hope. Yes, it's 1 minus ln 2. That's correct. Okay, Shabab? You understand? Okay, this one will be a homework, but it is long division. Take care. So this question, number 29, will be a homework for you. Okay, but here I give you the idea because here it is improper fraction. Then you have to expand the denominator. So it's x squared plus x plus 3 And this x squared plus 3x plus 3, it's long division. Okay, you will get this answer. Now, next. Okay, yeah. Okay, also by partial, this is also long division. This also long division. Find the exact value. Let us we do this to review the long division. Now, let us we do this one for long division again. Yeah. 2x cubed minus x squared plus 6x plus 3 divided by x squared. There is no x, so you have to write 0x plus 3. 2x cubed divided by x squared, it's 2x. 2x times, it's 2x cubed. 2x times 0, it is 0. 2x times 3, it is 6x. Subtract. Okay, so this is minus, and this is minus, cancel this, and also cancel this. Then it will be negative x squared plus 3. Negative x squared divided by x squared is negative 1. Negative 1 times x squared, negative x squared. Negative 1 times 0, 0. Negative 1 times 3, negative 3. Subtract, change the sign. So this positive will be cancelled. This positive will be 6. So the remainder is 6. Then the integration is from 1 to 3. This is the quotient. It's 2x minus 1 plus 6 over x squared plus 3 dx. Okay? The integration of 2x, add 1, divide by new power, it's x squared. Integration of 1 is x, and the limit, it's from 1 to 3. We apply the rule of 10 here. So we take 6 outside, and a equals radical 3. Then 1 over square root of 3, arctan x over a, x over radical 3. And the limit here is also from 1 to 3. And then we can substitute to get the exact value. Okay? But remember, the calculator must be in radian. This one, also it is long division. We did this. Okay. Now, question 33 also. So question 32 is homework for you. Just I give you the important notes and the difficulty question. If they are direct, like 20, 32, and 33, they are direct. 34 also about the partial, no problem. So you can take this as a homework. And if you have any doubt, you can tell me. Now, this is, we did one like this before, so it's homework. Okay. Now we go to the substitution. Look at this question. Okay, yeah. This is integration by using substitution method. Follow me, please. Use substitution x equal tan theta. Show that. Now, for x equals tan theta, differentiation of x is dx. Differentiation of tan is sec squared theta d theta. Now, we go to part I. So it is integration of 1 minus x squared. X squared is tan squared. Tan squared theta. Over 1 plus tan squared theta. All squared. dx is sec squared theta d theta. Now we need to simplify. Now, we know that 1 plus tan squared equal sec squared. So the denominator is sec squared theta all squared. 1 minus tan squared theta multiply sec squared theta d theta. We cancel sec squared with 1 of the square. We need to do this. Okay, here. How can we continue this? It's here sec squared cancel with sec squared. So just we have sec squared down in the denominator. Okay, so 1 minus tan squared. 1 over sec equals what? 1 over sec equal cosine. Okay? And what about tan squared? Just we separate this, I said, okay? Over sec squared theta minus tan squared theta divided by sec squared, okay? Sec squared d theta. It's a long way, I know. 1 over sec squared, it's a cosine squared. Cosine squared theta minus tan is sine over cosine. So it is sine squared over cosine squared. Divided by sec, it's inverse of cosine squared. When you flip it, so it becomes a sine squared. Then it will be sine squared theta d theta. And the cosine squared minus sine squared, it's cosine 2 theta. So it is cosine 2 theta d theta. That's it. Now we need to integrate this. Integration from 0 to 1. Now it's easy. So integration from 0 to 1. Okay, but here we have to convert the limits. So from 0 to 1 equals. Now we go to here to the given and say let x equals the tan theta. So x equals tan theta. Now we draw this. This is x and this is theta. When x equals 0, tan 0 is 0. When x equals 1 in radian, so we write shift tan 1, shift tan 1, it's a quarter. 1 over 4 pi. Then the integration is integration from 0 to quarter pi cosine 2 theta, d theta. Integration of cosine sine, but we multiply by 2 and we divide by 2. So it's a half sine 2 theta and the limit from 0 to quarter pi. Then the answer is half, open bracket, sine 2 times a quarter. It's half. So it's a sine half pi. It's a pi over 2. Sine pi over 2 is 1. Minus sine 0 is 0. Half times 1, it's half. This is the answer. Okay, Shabab, I hope you understand this. The same idea for substitution. X equals sine squared. Okay, so this will be a homework for you. And now, let us we do question number 38. Let us we do number 38 together. Yeah, number 30. They said use substitution. X equals, no, X equals radical 3 tan theta. Differentiate. So dx equals radical 3. Derivative of tan is sec squared theta d theta. Now we go to the identity I the integration equals. First of all, we simplify this and then we put the integration. So just we write this here to be correct in mathematics here. Then we write 9 over 3 plus x squared all squared dx equals 9 over 3 plus x squared. Radical 3 squared is 3 tan squared theta, all squared, multiply dx, it's radical 3, sec squared theta, d theta. Now we need to simplify. 1 plus tan squared is sec squared. Then you can take 3 as a common factor. It's 1 plus tan squared, which is, but here we have a square also, so it's 9. And then this one is sec squared theta, all squared, multiply radical 3, sec squared theta, d theta. Cancel 9 with 9, and 1 of the square with the square. So it's radical 3 over sec squared theta, d theta. Okay, 1 over sec squared is cosine. Then it's radical 3 cosine squared theta d theta. So this is the answer. Hence, find the exact value of I. Now, I equals, of course, when you replace x by 0, here, you continue, this is x and this is theta. When x equals 0, theta equals 0. When x equals 1, theta equals 1 over 6 pi. Then the integration I, okay, here the integration I equals radical 3 integration from 0 to 1/6 pi cosine squared theta d theta. We don't have integration of cosine squared. We go to cosine 2 theta equals 2 cosine squared theta minus 1, rearrange. So 2 cosine squared theta equals cosine 2 theta plus 1, divide by 2, then it's half. So cosine squared theta equals half cosine 2 theta plus 1. Take half outside, so it's radical 3 over 2 cosine 2 theta plus 1. And this is integration from this one d theta. Now, the integration of cosine is sine, divide by 2. So it's radical 3 over 4 sine 2 theta. And the limit from 0 to 1/6 pi. Integration of 1 is theta. And the limit from 0 to 1/6 pi. And remember, outside we have radical 3 over 2. Then you can complete the solution. Okay. Now, next. Okay, also this is substitution. It's okay. By the way, what is the difference between substitution and parts? Substitution, you will get the two functions are the same. It's a product of two functions, but they are the same type. But in by parts, they are different types, not the same type. So number 40 will be a homework for you. And then here, number, okay, 41, also substitution. Now we go here to question number 42. Look, here we have completely different functions. Here, ln x and 4x, they are different functions. Then this is called the substitution. Now, we use this way. Let u equals. That are two functions. How can we choose u? Choose u as a function has differentiation. And the dv function has integration. We don't have rule for integration of ln x. Then we use u as ln x and the dv as 4x. Now we continue. So du, differentiation of ln x is 1 over x. V, it is integration of 4x, add 1, divide by new power. So it's 4x squared over 2, it's 2x. This is the integration. V, it is integration of 4x dx. Add 1, it's 2, and divide, so 2. Now do this way, please. This multiply minus integration. So the value of the integration I equals u v minus integration v du. This is the rule. uv, it's ln x times 2x squared. So it's 2x squared ln x minus integration of 2x squared times 1 over x dx. Remember the limit. Yeah. Here we put the limit for the first, but at the end, no problem. Cancel x squared with x. So it's 2x squared ln x minus. This is just 2x. Derivative of 2x squared divided by 2, it's x squared. This is the integration. Okay, again, this part here is integration of 2x dx, because we cancel square with this. So we add 1, divide by new power, so it's x squared. Now, we put the limit at the end. Here, the limit is what here? It's from 2 to 4. Now replace x by 4 and replace x, then replace x by 2 and make minus. So 2 multiply 16 ln 4 minus 16. This is the first. Replace x by 4. Minus, replace x by 2. 2 multiply 4 ln 2 minus 2 squared 4. 2 times 16, 32. Okay? Ln 4 minus 16 minus 8 ln 2 minus plus 4. Simplify. 4, it's 2 power 2. Then 32 times 2, 32 multiplied by 2, it's 64. So 64 ln 4 minus 8, sorry, ln 2 minus 8 ln 2, negative 16 plus 4, negative 12. 64 minus 8, it's 56. So it's 56 ln 2 minus 12. Is that the required? Check. Yes, it is exactly. Okay, guys? Now the rest of the questions will be a homework for you. Homework? Yeah, no problem for any one of this. I hope they will be easy for you. But still, if you have any problem, just send me what you want.